Welcome to Friday. Family, how are you? Look at today's video of the week. Look at the sun. Look how bright everything is today. That's how I feel inside too. We are doing amazing at ISU. We're building capability. We're building 3 products at the same time. We're blessing people. Our digital marketing division of the company is growing. We just finished a website for a very important client, and he was delighted yesterday. Also on the sales side, we are blessing startups with the core. We did 3 presentations with the core this week, and it went amazing. We're building capability, people, and it's thanks to you. In these crazy moments where people are trapped at home, gaining weight, us at ISU, we're building capability. We're servicing our clients. We are giving unconditional love. We're providing value to other companies without expecting anything in return, not even money, because we're caring about their cost. We're caring about making them better. Which brings me to one point that I'm going to tackle next week, but not this week. It's a universal law. It's the law of giving and receiving. But this is not for today. Today I'm going to talk about limiting beliefs. But remember, next week I'm going to be talking about how do you get in life what you want by giving what somebody else wants. This week I want to continue with our conversation on how to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. And this is probably one of the most important videos of this series. Why? Because I'm going to reveal to you some issues that we get from our childhood that we don't even know are there. I call them limiting beliefs. Why limiting beliefs? Because it's a belief that you have ingrained in your soul, in your heart, in your brain, that limits you from achieving what you want to achieve. I'm going to give you an example of a limiting belief. Baby elephants, when they work for a circus, what they do to train them so they don't run away is that they chain one of their legs to a piece of block. And the block is so heavy that the baby elephant cannot move around. They can only move as long as the chain is. But in passing the time, the elephant keeps growing, but the elephant is still chained to the block. Eventually, the elephant grows to be a big animal, and that block is nothing for the elephant. However, because he was ingrained with the belief that he cannot move further than the chain because the block was too heavy, even when he's a grown elephant, as soon as the chain finishes its length, the elephant stops moving, even though he could carry 20 times that weight. That's the classic example of a limiting belief. And unfortunately, we all have many limiting beliefs. Some people have more, some people have less. Limiting beliefs start happening in our upbringing when we are kids. They are imposed to us by our parents, by the people that we're related to. And 99% of the time, our parents don't want to give us those limiting beliefs. It's just that they have them themselves because they were brought up with those beliefs. So it's a generational chain. It's a chain of suffering that gets inherited throughout your family history. So if you don't know any better, you're going to teach your kids that the same ways, creating the limiting beliefs of the block and the chain. So I'm here to tell you that you don't have to live that way anymore. There is ways to break through those limiting beliefs. The first way is to identify them, to realize that you can achieve anything you want. You can accomplish anything you can dream of. If you can put it in your head, you can put it in your hand. We are our Creator's highest version of existence. We are in the world, we are the highest level of existence. Compare the human brain and the human physiology to the rest of the world, the rest of the living beings in this world and the known universe to us. We have intelligence, we have a frontal cortex, the most advanced supercomputer in the world is inside your head. Everything that we can imagine, we can believe. Last week, for the first time in history, a private company took two humans to the space station. They left this world and went to a man-made spaceship that circulates around the world. How did that start? With people dreaming. Imagine if I tell you today, oh, I want to go to space and I want to live in space for 3 months. You will tell me you're fucking crazy. But people have dreamed it. People have believed it. And then they are achieving it. So if there is people like Elon Musk achieving such things, what's the difference between him and us? The only difference is the levels of limiting beliefs that he has and the ability to break those limiting beliefs. Having the ability to realize that you have generational chains that are preventing you from move forward to where you want to move is the first step towards becoming a free person. And towards the first step because if you don't know that you have that chain in your foot, if you don't know you have those chains in your spirit, you will always live under that chain. The elephant that doesn't go one step further than the chain lets him go to doesn't know that he's bigger and stronger than the block. And that happens for all of us in different areas of our lives. It happens in our relationships, in our economical situation, even in our intellect. Some people believe that the only they can do is this level of intelligence where they can keep growing, but they have a limiting belief imposed by their parents and the people that they grew up with. And we keep making more limiting beliefs to us, by the way. That's why they say that we are the average of the 5 people that we hang out the most with. Why do they say that? Because if the people that you mingle with the most have limiting beliefs, you tend to believe what they achieve. So that's your limit, that's your cap. But if you hang out with people that have achieved 10 times more than you have achieved, then you start realizing, oh my God, I can probably get there. I just have to learn what they did and apply what they did to my life to eventually get to where they are. I'm gonna leave it up to there for now. This is a deep topic that requires many videos, but I just want you to start to spark your curiosity. So what I'd like you to do is this weekend, meditate on what I just said, reflect back and realize what things you were unable to achieve in your life because you thought they were not achievable. And now remember Elon Musk and the space mission. And remember that you can virtually do anything. If you can put it in your head, you can put it in your hand. That's the true reality. We are abundant, universal beings, capable of achieving and creating whatever we imagine, whatever we can dream of. So go back into your life, start making an inventory in every areas of your life, not only on economical or intellectual, but also in relationships, in your physical body, in your health, in every aspect of your life. Do a checklist and say, oh yeah, I wanted to do this, but I didn't do it. Why? What is that limiting belief? Start with curiosity, and I guarantee you that together we're going to start breaking those chains that's keeping us slaves up until now, but no more. Stick with me. Have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy this beautiful weather. I love you guys. Cheers.